Hey, and welcome to Alpha One. In this video, we're going to talk about channel trading. Let's get to it. Let me just put this there. So channel trading. It's basically the same like the other strategy I did show yesterday. And to save time, I did find one chart I have already marked up. And that's the same like the trend strategy, the swing trade strategy. This is on 1 hour. You can use 1 hour and 4 hour. But in this 1 hour, you can basically take a trade every time you hit one of the lines. So you can imagine here how many times you can take profit in a channel. Because what you do basically, like for example, if you, of course you need maybe a few hours before you have a channel, right? Like if we remove this now, let's see. We remove this one. And we remove this one. Basically, let's say now that we don't have any of this here. But you start here to see that you are touching here, there, and you start to see that you can draw a line on it. Then you do that. You see from here to here, you see that you can draw a line. And then you take on the bottom of each of the spikes you get down, right? The same, and like I said before, do not need to be perfect. Never need to be perfect. Just so you make sure that you get the spikes, that's the most important. Do the same for the top one. Okay. By the way, here you can see that we got a fake out. I would maybe have taken a trade for the uptrend here and lost it after. But I would have, when I see we have entered here again, I would have gone out of it. So I would not have lost so much. I would have entered maybe here and I will stop it here. Because I did see we came back into the zone. But that's not what we're talking about here now. Here now, let's say we started here, that we now start to see that we got a trend. Then basically here, I would have taken a long position, right? Then my target is, I stop it when I touch this line. Take profit here, enter a short position. Take profit here, take a long position. Take profit here, take a long position. Short, long, short, long. And what to do? Just put stop loss a little above, because basically you're taking all this profit, right? So for every one you take a stop loss, like if you, for example, enter a long here, on this spike here, put a stop loss like down here, for example. Worst case scenario, you get this small loss here. But you get all this profit, so it's like 3-4 to 1 trade you basically do. So that means for every trade you do here now, in the end, like for example, here would be the first loss we'll take. You have taken maybe, let me see now, we will take 1, 2, 3, maybe you would have stopped that here, 1 loss. 3 win, 1 loss, 4, 5, 6. You would have 6 wins and 2 losses. But the 6 wins are 3-4 times bigger than the 2 losses. So you profit on this, only this small time here would have made you very much profit. And this is not a one-time deal. You find trends like this all the time. Like you can see now, we are currently in GPY USD. You are currently in a trend like this. It's not moving so fast. I'm in a 1 hour here. Let's see if you can see in 1 hour. If you get something. Here you can see a little better. You see, you would have taken a trade here. Of course, you need to get, now you have 2 market here and 2 there. So first here, you would have managed to make a line, right? So your first trade would have been here, short, take profit here, 1, 2, and this is an ongoing one, but no losses till now. So this would be the number 3 in profit. So that's what you can do. You see here also, I have marked for before. You would need this. It's not enough to make a trend yet. Yeah, actually. You have here, you could have marked, and then you will mark this with the same distance, and then you basically would have a trend also. So that's what I mean. While you do the long trade, I explained in the video before, where you're going for the long run, and you basically go out when you are ending the swing, right? Till you come to a new trend. Then you can do this in between to even earn more from the trade. So you don't need to sit bored waiting all these hours, because this is quite a long time, right? It's like 5 days, 5-6 days this. So instead of just waiting, you're able to do trades in between. One thing I forgot to say yesterday, when you do the swing trade and you have found the trend, and you found the trend here, I would have entered here, right? Like I explained yesterday. I forgot to say, you can go without, I go without stop loss, but you can, to be sure for yourself so you don't lose so much money, put a stop loss where the trend started, and that's here. Put it a little below here in your swing trade, because then you have a very safe trade going on. And just take profit. That for the swing trade, I explained in the video yesterday, you take when you are ending the trade, like I show here. Here you did end, you did cross out of the trend. So then you started this new trend, right? So in that case, your profit will be here to there, right? And your stop loss will be here. So see, you will never close to go to stop loss, but it's a safety thing you do. So put your stop loss little below the point you see here. Like I can mark it. Stop loss I would have put around here and make that one red. But that's for the video I had yesterday. I can put it below this. If you have not seen it, I put below this video. So see the one I had yesterday, because that's more about the trend line trading for swing trade and day trade. And now you have the channel trade added to it. So if you start to add more and more of this type of strategies with trend, because one thing I always will say, trend is your friend in Forex trading. So as long as you know how to trade the trend, like I have been showing now in 3 videos till now, then when you master this, you don't need to learn any other way to trade. You never need to use indicators like this. They are just bullshit. They are just making you confused. Never use. Just mark up, and basically you will never need any indicator. You can go on your cell phone, you can go wherever you want. You never need any indicator to trade Forex. Just put up the lines, and you don't need to master every strategy there is in Forex. If you look through YouTube, there are so many strategies. So you will need to choose if you like the way I'm trading. I'm sure there are other ways you can trade that is, maybe it's even better than what I have. But for me, this type of trading is working so good. I have no need of any other way to trade. Because master one way to trade, and you never need to think more about it. It's that easy. And like I said yesterday, I forgot to say this stop loss, because like I said, I know so well the trend on current pairs that I don't feel necessary. And also, I know how to stop my trade by myself if I see go wrong. I don't need a stop loss for it. But for someone that is starting to trade like this, of course, put your stop loss. It's necessary for you, and you're safe in your trade. So always do that. So that's it for this video. Remember to push this, I have a link here, push this to subscribe to my channel and like my video. More people that like my video, more views I will get from YouTube. So smash that like button, do it now. And also comment on the video, I appreciate that. If you have learned from what I have said in other videos, if you have made profit from it, I really appreciate if you tell me. So have a good day.